Hey guys, it's Davey here, and it's currently day 113. I hope you guys had an amazing day, and I do hope you guys are doing better than yesterday. And today has been a wonderful day. Why is that? Because as you can probably tell, I sound a bit deep with my voice, which I do like, but that is also because I am getting under the weather pretty serious now, right? I drank my mom's water accidentally, and I'm pretty sure that transferred something onto me, right? My throat's hurting, getting very itchy, and a lot of pimples are inflaming, and my muscles are sore as a motherfucker. So definitely hasn't been ideal in how I am functioning to a day-to-day basis, but I still managed to push through, right? And that is I guess what made today so wonderful is doing the work when you don't want to do it and when you don't feel like doing it. Well, the work aspect of it is actually quite enjoyable now because it's just when you fall in love with the process, when you don't really care or have too much emotionally invested in the outcome, then you're really working for yourself. You're really working to improve. And that is super important for a sustainable routine. It's just to focus and fall in love with the process. So doing the work and feeling like absolute crap it just made me victorious today. It made me Trump today. It is simply because of the fact that I felt I made the choice that not many people would make. I made a significant choice, but yet a choice many people would hate. It is because I knew I had done what majority of people won't are willing to do is what made me realize that I am already ahead of many people. It's the mindset that put me ahead of people. So I mean, obviously, there's many things I'm grateful for today, but that is one sole reason, one sole factor of why today went so fabulously. Obviously, after this video, I am gonna try get some rest because I obviously don't want to be functioning on a day-to-day level, feeling like absolute crap, sore throat, inflamed throat. It's horrible. It's a horrible feeling nonetheless. But no matter what, under no circumstances should we give up, right? There's no reason for us to stop our work, to hinder our growth just because we feel a little bit sick. We should never, in my opinion, never stop doing something because the moment we stop doing something, we lose momentum. And you guys know the people at the end who remains focused for the longest in the year also produces the most astonishing results. So it really comes down to how long can you stay focused and how long can you make that consistent in the year. The person who has the longest track record, longest streak of staying consistent, the person who has minimum setbacks is the person who will achieve the biggest success. Now, obviously, this isn't new to you guys. You guys know staying focused leads to great results. And it is just in times like these, when you're sick, when you don't feel like doing something, when something interrupts your day because you couldn't foresee it. Maybe a business call, maybe your family wants you just have to put time aside. It is during these days when the world challenges you, when the world throws something unpredicted at you, how will you respond? Are you going to respond by putting off what you know to be important because you simply had to pick up an extra shift, because you simply had to spend longer time with your family, or because you simply were stranded out in the wilderness? No matter the situation, no matter what circumstance you're under, if something disturbed you from your routine, are you going to say no for what was important? Are you going to say no for what truly matters to you? Because those moments are simply a test, not a test that you're supposed to pass or fail, but a test to see if you have grown, a test to simply see if you have grown from who you were before. Now, there's never a right or wrong answer. You may not do the work. You may do the work. Neither is right or wrong. What truly matters is, have you changed? Have you improved? Are you thinking differently? If you didn't do the work, maybe you're thinking more positively. Maybe you're being more grateful in a sense. There are always tiny aspect of ourselves that we have improved or didn't improve, but we just don't recognize. We don't give them credit because they're not the big thing. They're not the big outcome. They're not the big results that we always had anticipated. And sometimes it's when we take the small things for granted that makes our life so undesirable, that makes our lives so sad. Not knowing that even just the small things, no matter how big or small, our attention towards it matters the same to us. We simply can't distinguish whether our self-talk, big or small, will affect us because all self-talk will affect us in the same way as how you would have spoke to yourself. So when these opportunities are presented to you, don't view them as a burden, although they may seem like it. Accept it, acknowledge it, and just face it. Face it and find ways. Have an abundant mindset. Don't be so consolidated and so rigid, thinking like this has troubled you, this had ruined your day. Your day may be delayed for a bit, but it will be only delayed as long as you allow it to. There'll always be a way to walk around the situation. And like today, I could throw a fit. I could just sit here and argue with myself of recording this video of how annoying this sickness feels. And yes, of course, this sickness has bothered me. I can't lie to myself that I don't feel bad. I feel terrible. But what turned that terrible into pleasure, into greatness, is realizing that I am not stuck by my circumstance. I am not controlled by the things the world throw at me. Matter of fact, I can move around things. I can move around obstacles. I don't have to attack the obstacle. I'm not fighting my sickness, my flu, whatever you want to call it. I am not simply fighting the circumstance I am faced with. I am just finding ways to go around it. That is infinitely more healthier, more better for you than to fight with yourself and to fight with the situation, as anger, hate, any of it will lead to some kind of negativity. And I'm not sure how you guys deal with negativity or how you guys react to negativity, but ever since I am exposed to negativity, it makes me think in a darker mood. It makes me more down. It makes me more sad, more depressed, more uncertain about my position because negativity never really plays a role, never plays a beneficial role in our life besides unleashing our dark side, which has these uses, but as a self development, as to better yourself day by day, hate, negativity will only hinder your growth. And the longer you stay in that place, the longer you're going to squander your life. But the opportunity will never be seized because opportunity is abundant. You just have to have an abundance mindset to accept opportunities because the world will only give you what you're willing to have. If you're not willing to have something, then no matter how lucky or how wonderful the world is of opportunities, you'll never see it because you simply are not willing to have it. So how can the world give it to you? A long time I have not accepted a lot of things. I feel like I wasn't great enough for the things the world has to offer. So a lot of the times I put down opportunities, or a lot of the times I just simply didn't see opportunities, not realizing that an opportunity is at my fingertips. having a phone, having a laptop. These are all great resources that provide you with opportunities. Just going out your door presents you with opportunities. But because I used to have a very bad self image, because I was so insecure, so stuck up in my own bubble, I never seen anything as an opportunity. Rather, I seen everything as a challenge, an obstacle, and people are coming to get me. And when you view the world as something, when you view yourself as a target, then you're going to see everyone as bounty hunters ready to get you as if they get rewarded to hunt you down. But that simply isn't the truth. It's only our imagination that we had made up to shield us from our insecurities, to shield us from our shyness. But guys, this is all I have to share with you guys today. It's been a wonderful day, and I do hope you guys learned something from this. But if not, like always, I'll be here for you guys tomorrow, and I do hope tomorrow I'll feel much better. But until then, good night.